Okay, now we're going to see how to do relative risk, odds ratio, and risk differences using SAS. So we're going to open up, start a new program by clicking in our little new program thing on the left side there. This is a comment. It's not necessary, but if you start with an asterisk, anything you put there until you get a semicolon will just be a comment. So I'm commenting that I'm doing relative risk, risk difference, and odds ratio. Semicolon. So much for the comment. Data. I'm creating a data set. I'm just going to call it Gordis after the author of the book, where I got the data. Input. Telling SAS I'm going to define the variables. Exposed, $, disease, $, and patients, semicolon. That's the name of my 3 variables. Now, in SAS, if you follow something with a $, that means it's going to be character data. So I can have have letters in it or anything besides numbers. Patients, there's nothing, not a $, after that, because that should only be numbers. It's the number of patients. Data lines, semicolon, tells SAS that what follows is data. So everything SAS sees after the data lines, up until it runs into a semicolon on a line all by itself, it's going to interpret as data to be read into a data set. So you can see I've got exposed who had the disease, 50, exposed with no disease, another 50, not exposed. SAS is expecting variables to be separated by spaces. So I put not underscore exp and disease, not underscore exp, so that's not exposed. It also by default expects that character variables would be 8 characters or less. And you can see I met that. Now end with a semicolon. So I have created a data set. Now I'm going to do my proc freak. Data equals Gordis, the data set I just created, semicolon. Tables, the table I want, exposed by disease. Then a backslash to signify options coming up. And I want the statistics relative risk and risk diff for risk difference, semicolon. If you get the relative risk, it will also give you the odds ratio. Weight, patients, semicolon, and run. Click on my little running guy. And there's all my results. Click on the W up there to save it as a Word file. Click over here on log to save my log. I'll save it as an HTML file. On code, I'm going to save my program. I happen to have a folder called EPI for epidemiology. Save that. And that's it. Now I'm done.